This is Sam from Uniondale, and you're tuning into another edition of the Sam I Analyze Show. Another game against an elite in the NBA ends with a Knicks beatdown. Let's analyze. Look, I was looking forward to this game against the Cavs. This, to me, was going to be a barometer game, in my opinion. Then I realized it's the Knicks. It's our New York Knicks, who started off the year, came off the All-Star break, got annihilated by the Pistons. Actually, I was at that game. They didn't get annihilated. Yeah, they did. 15 points. And then I was like, okay, going into tonight, this is a game to take commanding, I guess. I wouldn't say commanding lead because the Knicks were ahead, and they're still technically, because they have the tiebreaker, ahead of the Cavs. But I just felt that this was an opportunity. We saw what the Knicks were doing prior to this 4-game stretch. You know, were they 10-10 and 10-2 in their the last 12, and now they're playing 500 ball in the last 4. They're 2-2, and it had me a little concerned, right? Because fine, the Knicks have about 23 games to go, right? They just played their 59th game. And, they're still in third place. And as long as they don't fall to 4, they have an opportunity to avoid the Pistons in the second round. But I feel that the Knicks are, I don't know what it is, but the Knicks have lost something. And they lost that dog mentality from 3 seasons ago. This is a different team. Now, you follow the Knicks these last few years, even under Thomas, last year, Thomas Thibodeau, the Knicks had struggles like this, right? As a matter of fact, last year was worse. The Knicks did not beat the Celtics. The Knicks did not beat the Cavs once. And they had only beat the Detroit Pistons one time. And, they played a physical series against them. So, it's things like that make me, with this, I feel that this team is more talented, makes me realize that the Knicks are going to be fine. But the Knicks have to be careful with what they're doing here. See, tonight's game was not a result of, the Knicks being outplayed. I saw a lot of what I saw with the Pistons, where the Knicks, here's the thing, if the Knicks are not hitting the 3, forget it. And the Knicks, I don't know what it was, but they could not hit shots, especially in the second half. They just struggled mightily from 3. And I feel like I'm looking at the Detroit game all over again from a few games ago. They shot 27% from 3, 10 for 37. They were 67% from the free throw line. I mean, that's going to do it. That's going to do it. In comparison, the Cavs, I feel like I'm looking at the same thing. The Cavs shot 37%, 73%. So the Cavs were not that much better. They just, I guess, they hit more shots than the Knicks, but this was a horrible game all around. And so I'm not too concerned because the Knicks have 23 games to go, and I kind of feel like the Knicks are trying to figure things out. Mike Brown does not seem to be too concerned, which, one would say he should be, has to be careful. But Mikey Brown came out, and in the media, he was coaching again through the media. He says, our pace was not good at all. Look, pace, defense, whatever it is, I mean, the Knicks, some people would say, and this was when on Saturday's game, when with Shaq, Kenny, and Charles and Ernie, they said that there was a question asked, and I think it was by Shaq to Charles, and he said, do you think the Knicks won the game, or do you think the Rockets lost the game? Something to that effect. So, I mean, the Knicks right now could really be 1-3 right now, but that's not the case. They're 2-2 in their last few games. They have to get it right. They have to get it right. I think, again, I thought the shooting was horrible. The shooting was trash. That's what it was. And the Knicks, they had a guest appearance from Jeremy Sohan or whatever. How do I pronounce his name? Anyway, him. He only played 5 minutes. He had 0 points. And then they played Mo Diawara 8 minutes. Here's the deal. I'd like to see Mo Diawara stay in the rotation. I know they just got Jeremy Sohan, but I mean, the Rook was playing so well. You took him out of the rotation. Now what? You know, Tyler Kolek, who played well against this Cavs team on Christmas Day, he's out of the rotation. See, I don't understand exactly what's going on from that respect, you know, with these guys not playing, Tyler Kolek not playing because of Alvarado and all this stuff. And I mean, the Knicks all around played poorly, and then they tried to get some, infuse some energy and something into this lineup by putting Mo Diawara in the game. And I'm like, what are we doing here, Mike? You know, so look, the Knicks shot poorly. Another nationally televised game where it was just garbage. But I think the Knicks are going to be fine. I think they're going to be fine. I do. I think these next 23 games, it's dress rehearsal. What is it? The playoffs start April 18th. So less than 2 months to go at this point. They've got to get it together. That's it. I'm not worried about, I think this team, there's a lot of pressure. There's a lot, for them to fix. But I feel that Mike Brown and company, they're not going to, it's almost like they didn't care to make the adjustments. It was almost like a throwaway. Like, okay, fine. We're playing poorly. And what could they do, actually? They were missing everything. They were missing everything. So are you concerned, Knicks fans, about this loss? I mean, this game got out of hand at a certain point. I think it was over 20 at one point. But are you concerned or close to it? I just, as with 23 games to go, I'll tell you this. If they're still playing like this with less than 10 games to go, then I'm going to be like, uh-oh. But as of right now, with Sohan, with Jose Alvarado, they're trying to figure things out with their rotations and things like that and trying things. And right now, look, listen, the Knicks are like the Celtics of last year. If they're not hitting their shots, forget it. But again, what say you? Let me know in the comments. Now it's that time. Kyler Murray and the Cardinals have not spoken. Could he be heading somewhere else? I'd like to thank you for tuning in. Folks, I'm on most social media platforms at SamIAnalyze. Please like, share, subscribe, and you see that notification bell to the right. Please click on that. That will let you know the next time I drop another video. Thanks for tuning in. And as always, à tout à l'heure.